Excuse me, Mr. Bobby Man. Is your chair open? Can you cut my son hair? And don't push it back. Please don't push his line back. Don't mess him up. Hey, Mr. Bobby Man.
What's going on? It's your boy King J, and I'm here with J Matt, man, with the World Peace Podcast. We know what's going on, man.
We here, man. We right back at it. World Peace Podcast, goddamn. Wow. Right on time. World Peace Podcast, episode 49. Here with my man King J.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to him, man. And I went out last night, which I don't normally do. We went out to this little bonfire, ATL type joint. I'm kicking it, minding my business, whatever, walking around. See a familiar face. I kept it low though. Who was it? King J in there, man. What's going on, bro?
Man, hey, I'm just glad to be alive, man. In the world of everything that's going on, we black, we making progress.
Yeah.
You know, and we here, so it's time to make change over here.
For sure. So I'm gonna start. We'll start with the basic questions. Where are you from, man?
I'm originally from Birmingham, Alabama.
All right. Shout out to Alabama.
205 Roll Tide.
Let's go.
Indeed.
All right. And what got you into rapping initially?
I've been a musician since the 4th grade.
All right.
I was in the choir as a kid, musician, started in 4th grade, played saxophone. And then middle school, high school, and in the Alabama days, we just be in the gym freestyling and couldn't really rap. It was just about trying to find what can really rhyme. And I didn't even think it would like progress into this.
Yeah.
It was just something I like to do.
When did you know?
Man, I went to college, 1 year came back. Then I, was just in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Around the age of 22, I linked up with one of my high school basketball players, Brandon Black, and went to his cousin, Knott's house. And I recorded my first song, freestyled my first song called Grind.
Knott's the producer?
Knott's the engineer.
Okay.
Like, he engineer everybody now. Like, he that go-to guy in the city.
I'm saying the name sound familiar. That's all I can check.
He out there.
So you went to his house, and y'all started cutting joints up, and that's what you do?
Yeah, I mean, I started working with him, then I started working with a few more people, but all in all, when it came back into it, when he went his way on his path, learned who he was, I went on my path, learned who I was, and now we working back together, and I ain't even really working with no other engineer since. Like, we both grown together. Like, he know my style, I know how he working.
I think that's important. It's always important to have an engineer on your team.
Yeah. So
how long y'all been working together now?
10 plus years.
Yeah, that's gotta be good for the music.
Yeah,
like just for the quality of the way it come out.
Yeah.
And for the studio process, I'm sure it's mad easy too. Like nowadays, I'm sure you just go in there, y'all know, both y'all know each other well enough and comfortable with each other. So that's dope. That's all, man.
Yeah.
What kind of influences make up King J, man?
Say that one more time?
What kind of influences like make you the artist that you are today? Like who are the
just real
musicians?
Real life.
Okay.
Real life, man. Just going through real life, taking my situations and having a way to not stress about them, but put them out in a way that it's like turning coal into a diamond.
Yeah.
You have somebody that think of coal, they might not want it. When they go through that process of becoming a diamond, and that's when they want it, you know what I'm saying? So just the experience, man, everything that I've been through, I put in my music.
What makes you the hardest working rapper right now, bro?
Because I do what people won't do, simple as put. Like, I was working with this guy, Lynx Lewis, and he offered these billboards to walk around the city with. He's going to get people to, wear them for me, pay them to wear them and whatnot. I just came up with a company called Face to Face Promo. But me being the person I am, I was just like, well, until you get that, let me walk with it.
I got that shit.
So I just started walking. And hitting all the places that I knew the people would be at, like Edgewood, Buckhead, Decatur. Yeah. Anywhere I knew people were partying at, I did like 2.5 years straight every weekend.
For how long?
2.5 years straight every weekend, every night somewhere. I got miles.
You heard that?
For real.
I just want to emphasize that real quick. Damn, that's hard working for it. What's let me see. You got a favorite moment, like performing on stage, or you got a favorite memory performing on stage?
I think probably one of my favorite moments was when I had this record. Me and 30 Rock, we cooked this record from scratch at his apartment back in the day. Cause ain't even stay in the apartment no more. But we cooked up a record called I Ain't With The Fuck Shit. And I was going through a lot at the time. You know, people saying they can do this for me, and it's like, yo, I ain't with the fuck shit. Yeah. And that's just the whole hook. We just added more energy to it, and the bass dropped. So when I performed this one time, and then the DJ dropped the hook out, and the people were singing along with me.
That's how you.
It made me feel good, man.
Yeah, boy. When they know the words, is with it. That's kind of how I felt last night at the bonfire joint, because I'm over there doing my research. I mean, I guess neither one of us knew you was finna perform. I figured you knew something about this shit.
Yeah, I mean, a few minutes ahead.
God damn. Yeah, I pulled up. This nigga didn't even know he was.
Stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Oh, so what was the performance like last night, like for Bonfire? How'd that even come together? Why don't you tell people that?
Man, the performance last night came about through relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm real cool with King Fresh. He's one of the curators of Bonfire. And, you know, when you have a solid relationship, if I wouldn't have been as solid as I am, he probably wouldn't have asked me to perform. Gotcha. So just seeing me there, it was just like, oh, you here? Somebody didn't show up. You want to perform? Carpe diem, you know what I'm saying?
Right place, right time type shit. All right, so we here. Why don't you tell the people where we at right now, too?
Oh, yeah, we are in Groomsman Gentleman Refinery, one of the #1 barbershops or the refineries in Georgia.
Shout out to Groomsman.
I just got to this shop maybe like 2 years ago, and like I was saying earlier, I didn't even think it was a real shop. I came down here and kicked it with the owner a couple times, and by the third time I was down here cutting, the vibe was just too good, man. It was just having too much like fluidity, man. It was very, very dope.
It's a dope spot for sure. Definitely need to come get some lineups down here at Groomsman.
Facials, hot towel, shades, everything, yo.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
So, talk about the drink. Who will be a dream collaboration for you?
I mean, when they say dream collaboration,
I know you done work already. But like, who is somebody on the bucket list? Like, I know you done.
Mystical.
Okay. I ain't heard that one yet.
Do or Die, Twister.
Yeah.
Just some of my favorite artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can never go away from that. And people ask me where I get my style from. It's them. I kind of switched it up a little bit, but when I first started rapping at aggressiveness, it was like Twister, Pastor Troy, DMX, anybody that busted rhymes, anybody that had that aggressive delivery.
Yeah, I got you.
That was like, you know, that certain type of sound that people don't have. Those artists have those sounds. Yeah, Twister may not have the best bars per se to some people, but to me, I thought they were the dopest storytellers, and their voice separated them.
Yeah, I feel that. Well, yeah, that's dope. I ain't hear nobody say Twister used to be a grinding nigga back in the day.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm hold that. Tell me about some new music we got coming up.
Man, I got a lot of new music coming up on the way, man. I figured I dropped this song called Holiday. I did a country, hip-hop, gospel type of feeling record. And I just want to bring something different. What I'm known for now is some people stick with a style and they try to like cap off their style, and that's cool. But me, my style is everything, you know what I'm saying? I can come with something that's club or something that's country, something that's hip-hop, something that's rock, pop, whatever. I just want to be known as, yo, whatever you need, I got it.
For sure. Hey, we back, man. World Peace Podcast, episode 49. With King J. That was Mr. Barber, man. We got the video for that out right now.
Oh, yeah, it's out.
Everybody can go check that out. Who shot that video?
Will Tubman shot that video.
Okay.
It's very, very dope directors. I only work with a few directors, and he's one of them. So
your circle seems pretty tight, man.
Oh yeah.
Just the same engineer, few directors.
Yeah.
How does somebody get a collab with King J?
Hit me up with the right record.
Just right by.
You gotta get the right record, and I gotta see that you push it. One thing I won't do is I'm not gonna push your record harder than you know what I'm saying. Like and that's something I learned over time. So if you serious about your craft, and I see that you're serious about your craft, like I had a partner that just passed away, and our first collab we did, he said something in the song that kind of resonated with me because it took me so long to get a collab from him. He's like, I can't do a feature if you too new. Because you're not going to even appreciate what I'm doing, especially if it's off the strength. You're not going to appreciate it. It's like, we got to be here for you to appreciate it. And sometimes people, you gotta level up, and it just is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So,
well, you work for something, and you spend time on something, you definitely will appreciate it more.
Yeah.
So we talk about the engineers, we talk about the video guys. How about the production, man?
Oh man, I like to think I got the best producers in the game, honestly.
You got a team, or is it just a
I
couple?
mean, my producers know each other.
Okay.
They collab before on just ideas and sounds and stuff like that. But 30 Rock, I've been working with him since the beginning. He's platinum producer now, produced The Box, Break It Up, a lot of different records, new stuff with Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane.
Right.
And of course King J.
Right.
My boy Jay Wise.
This nigga do everything.
The Illustrators. He came out of nowhere, man, and he was rocking with me, man. Believed in me since day one. We've been rocking about 6 years, 6, 7 years now. And I mainly rock with them. I got a few more producers I rock with, Halftime Slim, Cold Quick, and just a lot of different KE on the track. A lot of different producers, man. But them two are like my main producers right now.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So another joint I was checking out was Motivation.
Oh yeah, that's Halftime Slim.
Okay, can you tell me about that?
Yeah, that record, man, he sent me that beat, and he was just like, man, I thought about you about this beat, and in my mind, I kind of heard like a Meek Mill type of feel. So it's like, I try to like embody different energies when I write, not necessarily be like them, but I wanted to give that type of energy out, so I did with that record. Motivation is a record it's gonna motivate you, it's gonna make you think, it's gonna give you something to look at visually, because the visual is one of the best visuals. It's out of here, man.
It's kind of crazy,
Yeah.
So like, that was a whole editing process.
Yeah, that was shot by Mike of IMI Photos.
Y'all use a green screen?
Green screen, the whole video green screen. Like, I got the behind the scenes and
Y'all
everything.
niggas need to check that video out, man.
That video crazy, man.
Motivation, man. Tell me some more about the barbershop. How long has the barbershop been here?
This barbershop has been here either 3 or going on 3 years. Everything was custom made, from the floors to the stations, shampoo bowls, the chairs were reupholstered. These chairs are $5,000 a piece.
God
That's why, people come in here and try to sit down and spin around like, no, don't even play, because it's real. And I mean, everything in here is real, from the photos. There's no real empty space. People come in, like, sometimes people want to look outside. I always turn my clients this way so they can look up at the books and,
For sure.
Yeah, we got books, try to educate people. We want to read them, we take them down. Everything. We got something for everybody up there. Shakespeare.
Oprah, shit.
Autobiographies, everything. Muhammad Gandhi.
Yeah.
NASCAR,
He's
Playboy.
got statues and Buddha up in there.
Yeah.
Damn, this is where it's at, man. I like that. So like, that's like a real. Somebody took a lot of time.
Oh yeah.
Just to pick out things and add their style to it, and that's what makes things like personal and stuff like
This
that.
is the vibe. I don't plan on leaving no time soon. Unless it's for music. But other than that, I'm here making it happen.
What's your proudest moment as an artist?
Say that one time.
Your proudest moment?
I don't know if I got it yet.
Yeah, hit it up.
I don't know if I had it yet.
It was calling you the legend last night.
That caught me off guard, you know what I'm saying?
It was calling you the legend last night, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I was like, yo, I think we interviewing this nigga, man. And I don't know if I got enough. I don't know if I got no questions for this nigga right now. I don't know if I wasn't ready.
I just put the work in, man. You let people do the talking, you put the work in, and you just go from there. But my proudest moment is just waking up every day, being able to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Make it happen. So I'm still waiting about my mama that car she want. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be a great moment for me. So yeah.
Hey, Mr. Barber Man, yeah, I need that skin tight fade, that fresh temp.